Ooh, 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 ooh. I hope you like those dance moves, you know? I learned from the best, of course. Okay, in all seriousness, this video is not about One Punch Man Season 3 because, you know, we are still waiting for that to release. And, you know, trust me, it is going to get the Demon Slayer treatment, man. It is definitely going to have banger animation. I just can't wait for it. Okay, I think Moist Critical already talked a lot about this issue, but I want to talk about something else that is airing at this moment. Wandance. Before you click off, let me talk to you about the show and convince you why you should read it instead of watching the anime. If you would like to see more videos like this, then please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment down below about what you think of this anime or manga. Oh, that the fuck was that? What the I swear it's all your fucking fault. Let's just start a video, man. If you couldn't already tell, I am a professional in dancing, of course, as you saw by those moves in the intro. Only the perfect of the perfect human beings can pull off those moves, so you know, you better treat it carefully. This may seem like a sudden lore drop, but yes, I actually love dancing, and I still do to some sort of degree. When I was younger, I used to, you know, learn dance moves from videos, and it got to a point where I also just try harder the fuck out of Just Dance 3 on the Xbox Kinect. From time to time, I still get interested when I see dance moves or just professional dancing in general, but this interest slowly withered away, up to the point where I didn't really watch anything of dance anymore. But this all also changed when I discovered this manga, Wandance. This manga was the perfect ignition for my lost interest in dancing. I really missed this interest I had in dancing. It was actually a lot of fun. And this manga gave me a sort of reminder of how fun and cool it actually was, you know? Which is also why I'm so passionate about this manga and show. Until it got turned to shit. Oh yeah, why does this always happen? One of my favorite fucking like mangas, man. It really, really pains me to see how the manga got adapted into the anime. Genuinely, it's so disappointing. Maybe I am the only one who was waiting for the anime, but I really hoped it was gonna do the manga justice. Most manga that I like to read, I always check out the anime a few episodes to see how it turned out. The manga had so many cool panels and actually does a great job at portraying, you know, the movement, even though there's still images. Like, it does a really great job at that. And not to mention, you know, the great use of the panels itself as well for showing the movements from going to the starting of the movement and the end. Manga does a really great job at portraying it, even though they're just only using still images, which is insane to me actually. It just simply looks really cool, you know, and it really gives off the energy that certain characters would portray in their dance. May it be emotion, power, or even their insecurities, you know. All see this in the dance of the characters. Seeing this in the manga and then seeing how the dance was done in the anime, it just pains me, man. It just hurts to see because it's just not there. The spark is just not there in the anime. I wonder what went on behind the scenes on this production. I really feel bad for the manga author, man, like genuinely. But to be fair, it is kind of hard to, you know, animate this. So from that point, I also get it why it is done in CGI, but it could have been better, man. Genuinely, I'm really missing the main points I enjoyed in the manga. It's just simply sad to see this happen. Everything looks so stiff and there's just no emotion or anything behind the dances, you know, that the characters do and behind the movements. I mean, just take a look at some of these panels on screen. Like, oh my god, they look so cool, but how can you adapt these panels so bad? Again, you know, maybe I get it. It's hard to adapt it in a way that could be enjoyable for the viewer and also in budget, of course. But I would honestly rather have no adaptation than this, whatever this shit is. Now look at it. What the fuck is this, man? And you know what even bothers me more is that 20 fucking trillion billion older isekai get better animation for some reason. And then we have something really cool, which is just put down the gutter, you know? It's just so sad. I really wanted to see a great anime adaptation, but I got just met with utter disappointment. After scrolling through the episodes that are released, it just hurt me even more because I really liked some of the characters and some of their, you know, expressions and expressiveness through dance as well. And whenever you get met with these like soulless dancing It's just, I don't know. I feel like the spark I had with the manga is just completely gone. To be fair, I can give them credit because the dance itself does look pretty well made, you know? The choreography is there. And you can really differentiate between the styles of dances. Like, for example, in the ending song, you can see a mesh of like characters dancing in house style, characters dancing in hip hop, and there are some characters even like mixing some stuff, or you know, some are also breakdancing as well. My point being is the dance itself is done well, but the execution of it, not the dance, but with the characters, is just not there. You know, I feel like it's just kind of soulless, and especially adding CGI on top of it just makes it a lot more worse. And I feel like not a lot of people know about this anime or manga, and the people that would have known about this would probably get to know this franchise by the anime and would see this shit and be like, yeah, no, I'm good, you know? It's just so sad because, you know, the manga is actually really fucking good, but people would just get put off when they see this shit. So it's just, I don't know. You know, the latest episode was kind of better in a sense, but CGI is still there, even though they're like adding some more stuff to it. But yeah, I don't see this going anywhere. It's just sad. That's the only thing I can really say about it. It's just, it first turns into anger and then just disappointment, because this is not the only time it has happened, right? There are a lot of manga out there that are getting anime adaptations and they just suck. They suck donkey horse balls, you know? And it's just so sad because people that didn't read the manga or be at least a little bit interested would check it out and then be met with this bullshit. I'm sorry, I had to make this because this is something I really liked and it's just so sad to see it turn to shit, you know? I hope more people would know about this and read the manga, you know? If you would like to leave your opinion about Wandance, feel free to leave a comment below, or just basically anything in general. If you would like me to review more anime or other anime, then also leave a comment down below about what I should review next. And at last, don't forget to subscribe and like. My final message, please read Wandance. Do not watch it. Please. Alright, that was it. Bye-bye.